Suppose you have an angle theta and you want to find, say, sine 2 theta. We have some easy formulas for this. But let me explain as to how you can get it and not memorize. So I want to find sine 2 theta. Yes? Well, if you have to split it in an easy way into 2 terms, what would you use? No, in terms of theta. I want to split 2 theta into 2 halves that are easy. And you put them together, you get theta and theta. Correct? So you can call that alpha, you can call that theta. I want you to use sine alpha plus beta formula and tell me what you get. So I know sine alpha plus beta, sine alpha, cosine beta, cosine alpha, sine beta, sine theta, cosine theta, alpha is theta, beta is theta, cosine theta, sine theta. Those two are exactly the same. Do you agree? Yes. So 2 sine theta, cosine theta. We call it a double angle formula because you start with theta and you're actually finding sine 2 theta. Double the angle theta. Good? If I did cosine 2 theta, I can follow the same logic, split it into 2 terms, alpha and beta, pick the easiest one, theta plus theta. Yes, so alpha is theta, beta is theta. So use the formula cosine alpha plus beta and see what cosine theta will reduce, not reduce, be equivalent to in terms of theta. So alpha is theta, beta is theta. From last time, the formula for cosine alpha plus beta is cosine alpha, cosine beta minus sine alpha, sine beta. Yes? Just plug in theta. Cosine theta, cosine theta, sine theta, sine theta. Strangely, as I went around, quite a number of you wrote this as 2 cosine theta. But it's not. Cosine theta times cosine theta. That is not 2 cosine theta, rather cosine squared theta. Sine theta times sine theta, sine squared theta. A common mistake is to put that as 1. It is not 1. Sine squared plus cosine squared is 1. That's not what we have. So I have an angle theta. And I found the corresponding double angle. So we know sine 2 theta. We know cosine 2 theta. Naturally, one can find tangent 2 theta. Yes. If I asked you as to how you go about finding tangent 2 theta, what would your answer be?
The same thing, but what
Do the same thing, but plug it in the tangent formula. So tangent 2 theta, you can write it as tangent theta plus theta. And what is the tangent formula? Tangent alpha plus beta is from earlier, tangent alpha plus tangent beta divided by one minus tangent alpha tangent beta. Yes. Well, plug in theta for alpha, theta for beta. Did I do that correct? All I did is replace alpha by beta and beta by beta. So numerator, tangent beta plus tangent beta, 2 tangent beta. Denominator, 1 minus tangent beta times tangent beta. One minus tangent squared theta. Good. A common mistake. Sometimes students would look at the denominator, looks familiar, right? What does that remind you of earlier? 5.1. You're correct, no? Secant squared. Yes. You look at this and it should sort of remind you of secant squared theta. And naturally, you would replace this by secant squared theta. That is also incorrect. Why? Because here I have 1 minus tangent squared theta. That's not equal to secant squared theta. 1 plus tangent squared theta is secant squared theta. Good. So no answer is just square. Write it as sine squared theta, cosine squared theta. Life's not that easy. What is in this?
there's like sine cos, but I try to answer it, you guys get it.
How about this? If I call sine theta as a cosine theta plus b. What is a plus b squared? Or how would you find it? If someone asked you, well, what is a plus b squared?
A squared plus 2ab plus b squared
How did you get that far?
multiplied by
Okay. That process had an A. Starts with N, ends with L. Or foiled. So you foiled, but it will simply be a squared plus b squared plus 2a. Yes, no, maybe. So here, A is sine theta. I'll start this time because it's easier. A squared sine squared theta. B squared cosine squared theta. 2 times A times B. 2 sine theta. Cosine theta. What would that become? 1. Like it's getting over there. What is 2 sine theta, cosine theta from earlier?
Sine theta.
Sine 2 theta. Does it match the right hand side? Yes. Now, how do you start it? Here, it would have been difficult for you to get it. I know how to find it. I will not recommend that you do.
what about the cosine?
What do you mean?
Plus 2 sine theta.
This one?
Yeah, but there's also the cosine. That's good.
2
Yeah,
sine theta
yeah.
times cosine theta is sine 2 theta.
Oh,
The
yeah.
very first thing that we did under this section. That's the formula that we came up with. Sine 2 theta, double the angle sine, will simply be 2 times sine theta cosine. First question are, which side should you start? As I mentioned in this problem, it really doesn't matter as long as you're good at algebra, but even come back. Some point, this is probably 0.1 times easier than that. Well, what do I mean by that? Well, what is cosine 2x? According to the double angle formula from earlier, cosine 2x is cosine squared x minus sine squared x. I'm going to start from the right hand side, and if that matches up with the left hand side, then I'll have a correct statement. What is the right hand side? It's cosine 2x divided by cosine squared x. So cosine squared x minus sine squared x. Yes, I'm replacing the numerator cosine 2x by that. Denominator cosine squared x. Good. Now, common mistake. I'm sure some of you are thinking this. Can I do that? Life's not that easy. Good enough. What should you do? Split them into 2 terms because that is the common denominator. So I can write it as cosine squared x divided by cosine squared x minus sine squared x divided by cosine squared x. Yes. You can cancel those two. This time I can write it as sin x over cosine x. Right. You distribute the square, you'll have sine squared x divided by cosine squared x. But what is sine x over cosine? What? Tangent. So 1 minus tangent x squared. It's not tangent x squared, tangent squared. Does that match up with the left hand side? Yes. So it is, if I can say. You could start it on the left hand side and show that it matches up with the right hand side. I personally think that this is a better. I tiny.